Eh? What is the difference? You're all rich.
No.
Eh? Then why are you paying money to somebody else? So your coaching has been given by your partner. Pay the fees. Correct?
Yes.
Assume your parents give you breakfast. Are they giving?
Yes.
Immediately after that you go to a hotel and eat breakfast. Do you think your parents will feel happy or unhappy?
Unhappy.
You are learning maths from here and immediately you are going and learning maths from somewhere else. Understood? If I am teaching you maths and then you are going and learning maths from somewhere else, what do I do? So you are making all your teachers unhappy. Are you getting? But you can go. But what you should do, go with a lot of questions. Give answers. Otherwise, in your tuition class also there are a lot of students, right? They give same lecture. That's also lecture, no?
Yes.
Same class, same lecture. Assume I am asking somebody to clean this. Immediately after that, again I am asking somebody to clean. Assume you cleaned already and I am asking you to clean. Next time when I ask you to clean, what do you do? Anyway, you will ask somebody else to clean. I need not clean it today. Why you don't have concentration and good education in the school? Because you know you are going to repeat it again. Getting? So don't repeat the same thing. Don't give chance for your tuition teachers to repeat the same thing. Your question paper, which somebody else answers, toughest thing you should ask. Should be discussion. We had Veda, but then we had Upanishad. What is Upanishad? Upanishad is tuition. Veda is classroom. After that, go and sit Upanishad, sit beside the teacher. That's what it is. Got it? You will get more concentration when you know I am going to tell you only once. Repeatedly when you are going to listen, you take it very casually. That's a problem. So don't take it casually. Maybe it can be revision for you. So you prepare well, study everything. Even the class here or tuition should become only revision. So tell me which subject wise we are going to divide.
Chemistry first. Chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yes.
Which chapter? One chapter only I will do. One subject, one chapter I will do. All the chemistry students, what you should do is see the periodic table, chapter wise, mark all the elements which comes in that chapter with a color. Next chapter in some other color. Your half chapter learning is over. Because either it will be organic or inorganic, it will be gas or metal or which can make a compound. That is how the chapters are divided. Are you getting? Then you know, oh, this class belongs to this category. And those properties can be learned, many of the things becomes easy. And do you know the periodic table by heart? Look at nursery rhyme periodic table. There are beautiful videos. Learn it by heart. It is based on the atomic number, weight. And that way if you learn, you know how to categorize it. The classes, everything will be over. So take one chapter. Who are the people who want to learn chemistry? Stand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nearly 24, right? I want 6 people here, volunteers. 3 boys, 3 girls. Come here fast. Only 3. Only three. Three girls over. Three boys. Yeah. Now your choice from this group. Select whomever you want in your group. You are going to make group. Call by name. Come and stand here behind. Next. Yeah. Next. Next. Yeah. Next. Next. Now you can call again. We will come in the reverse order so that the priority will not be. Next. Call by name fast. Yeah. Next. You can discuss with your colleague. Whom do you want to call? Next. Call. Raidu. Chandrababu Naidu. Yeah, next you can call again. Shreya. Next. Yukti. Yukti Yukta Mubade. Next. First. Bhumika. Your Anil Ji changed. I am not calling Anil sir. You see? Anil Ji changed to calling not sir, Mahatma. What do you call? Mahatma. Everybody is Mahatma. That's a Sinhala word. I was there in Sri Lanka. No sir, today onwards. What do you call? Mahatma. Yeah. You can call me DrTPS, okay? My name is DrTPS. Yeah. Call. Yeah, next. 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 Call here. Next. 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 All done? Now this group will go sit and study. You can decide. No chemistry also. You can decide maths, physics, chemistry. One chapter from each subject. Go and sit to another place. Make a group. Start learning. Prepare a question paper. Job is together you are going to make a question paper that will be given to another group as a challenge. Right? As many subjects as you want. You finished one chapter, one chemistry, you can take physics another chapter. You take maths another chapter. You decide among yourself which subject, which chapter. Get it? Yes. That will be given to the other group for answering. And that all of you should write. So that each one of them get one question paper. Not as a group, one question. Individually that many number. And that has to be a paper which you can give to somebody else. So that they can take home, answer it and bring it to home. Got it? Go and sit wherever you want. Either in the seminar hall, somewhere you want. Seminar hall is okay? Auditorium? Yes. Auditorium, right. Take your luggage, go, prepare questions. Don't discuss anything else other than subject and then finish questions. Now here, which subject? Economics or economics? Not economics, economics. Yeah. How many economics students? Only 3, 4, 5, 6. Come here, all the economics come here. Micro or macro? Oh, yummy. So which chapter? Economics, which chapter? You will make the group or should I make the group? Yeah, come. How many are the total economics? 1, 2, 3, 4? 13. 12. 4 of you come here. 4, fast. 4 of you come here. Yeah. Call your friends. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same order. Now you know. I don't require to do this. Call. Shyam. Next again you can call. Yeah, next. Next. Finished? Yeah. Now you decide which are all the subject, which are all the chapter you want to do. Either sit here or sit to somewhere else. Prepare questions. Identify the biggest problem in economics and all the humanities subject is you may not know the real meaning. Are you getting? You think you know, there is a record on that. Everything is recorded. Okay. What is the meaning of topic?
A subject is divided into chapters. And
All of you should go back home, see the definition. What is the meaning of property?
An asset which a person holds. He is the owner of the asset.
Which is your school? Do you want the property? Why do you say it's my school? So what is property? Are you getting what I'm saying? You are my student. When you are not behaving properly, what do we say? You are not my student, right? So what is the property of a student? So what is property? Quality. Are you getting? Have you studied property of salt? What is property of salt? When you taste it, there's saltiness. So what is property? Are you getting? So the word meaning, you think you know, and that is not the actual meaning. It came from belongingness. Okay, you belong to this school. School belongs to me. It's a mutual agreement. That agreement is what is in paper. So when you study each word, look at the meaning. Don't look for the meaning. Are you getting the difference? When you get into internet, wordhippo.com, which is the website? This is hip. Hippo is all the dancers, hip has to be tilted, right?
Yes.
So the word has to be tilted and understood. Wordhippo.com. You get beautiful meanings. Learn them. Okay. So all your technical terms, you think you know the meaning, but then somebody else should ask, what is the meaning? Like that you start challenge. When you learn the meaning, when you write, you can write elaborate. Because humanities, you must be able to write elaborate. And only marks will come. Your problem is, we have seen most of the time, they write very short. Not enough. Now assume there is 10 marks. The first question you write 6 pages. The evaluator already decides 10 marks, 6 pages. Got it? The next person writes 3 pages. I will give only half mark. That is the mentality of teachers. So you must be able to write as maximum as you can. So you get lot of marks. Expand it as best as you can. So keep writing. Don't think what to write. Whatever comes in mind, write. But make them separate paragraphs. Okay. Your beauty of paragraph is what? Science, it is not like that. But in humanities, we need to do. And do you have maths? You have to learn maths parallelly. If possible, write maths for the Oxford School scheme. Indira Gandhi National Oxford School, you can write maths and pass. Okay, because if you study economics, there is a BSc economics. Symbiosis and all gives you BSc economics. And that is the best demanding course. And if you can study little bit of econometrics is there in economics. Do you have econometrics? There is a chapter called econometrics. Economics plus mathematics is together is called econometrics. Without that, your economics will not be complete when you go to higher studies. Okay. So you, not now, after exam, immediately after that register for maths, study and finish after 12th. You will score much better. Okay. Now prepare, make your vocabulary strong, terminology strong. Done? Here or there? Anyone? Or in your class? Idhar hi बैठ. Sit here. Next. What are you? Wonderful. So how many? So which chapter you want to do? You can ask me any question in between also. I will be there to you. Bolo. Which chapter? Make your group. How many are there? Come here. All maths come here. That's my subject. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. 6. Good. You also study maths and physics, right? Yes. Same class, same subjects. All of you come. All of you come. You have to study all subjects. Others are also going to do all the subjects, not chemistry alone. So make your group. 3 of you come in. 3 of you come in. Yeah. Call. Next. You can call it. Next. Yeah. Now, this group, take one chapter, make a question paper, and you must be able to give it to somebody else. The answers also you should study, because you are going to give it, they will answer, give it back. You will have to evaluate and do it. Practice. Here or there, wherever you are. You should have questions, but whatever answer is given, you must be able to visualize it. Just now we were discussing integration. Visualization is integration. And somebody was doing chemistry. Who was that? I asked you should remind me to.
We were doing actually physics and atoms.
Physics or chemistry or biology, everything is visualization. Jalandhara gade bhanau. What did you understood from this? Jalam, Bhanu, light. Jala andare, gade, Bhanu. It's very easy to remember. Only when you understand. Now, if I ask you to repeat, you will remember very fast. Know the meaning, easy to remember. Jala andara gade bhanau. Understood, no? In a water, light has to pass. How do you do this? Take a bucket of water, put a torchlight, the light will pass. Jalandhara gade bhanau. Yat sushmam drishyate rajaha. Yat, that, sushmam, clearly look at it very carefully. Drishyate, what you will see is called rajaha. There is a dark room, you have a projector. When projector goes, you will see small particles move. Take a bucket of water, put a torchlight, there also you will see small particle. Actually it is not dust, it is not waste, it's the smallest particle which you can see through your eyes. That's called a rajaha. And you can all see that rajaha. The hair, one single hair, you are seeing it because there is a length. Suppose the thickness of that hair, you cut the hair, it becomes a small particle. Are you getting? The thickness of hair is so small, you will not be seeing. You are seeing it because it's a line. If that thickness, if you cut this in the length, you get a small square or a circle, that will not be seen. But if you have a light passing through, that will be seen. So that is called rajaha. Okay, so that is the hair thickness, the hair width and length. That's called rajaha. Tasya trimshattamo bhagaha. divide that into 300 pieces, what you see is an atom. So how many atoms are you seeing? 300 atoms packed together is one hair. Are you getting?
Yes.
So now you have visualized 300 atoms. Now have you seen atoms? Yes, 300 atoms. Now next line says Jnaninam drishtigojaraha. Jnani means knowledge. If you have buddhi, it's working, you can visualize it with imagination. So how atoms were shown by Kanadan? It is not Neil Bohr who invented atom. In Bharat we had atom definition shown to the students by the teachers with not microscope, electroscope, but mental scope. You understood?
Yes.
So to learn, what you require is
Knowledge.
imagination. Knowledge is there, which is in the textbook. You will learn it, write exam. But that will not become your knowledge if you cannot visualize it. Every class, now you have language, English, drama, poetry, which is one poem which you have to learn. That should become a drama in front of you. Everything what you learn, if you can visualize it and make a drama, finished. It should become a dialogue, should become a discussion. So most important is visualization. Physics visualization. Biology you can easily visualize. Go to YouTube, take your technical term, DNA, pattern, genome. Look at it. Once you see it, you can never forget. But you read without visualizing, you can learn and write exam. Concept will not come. Once, that is why movie is very impressive. Got it? What we are doing is creating a visualization. Acharyat padamadatte padam shishyaswamedhaya padam sa brahmacharibhya padam kalakramena cha. Have you ever heard this anywhere? All of you heard this. Is there anyone who has not seen 3 Idiots movie? See, 3 Idiots movie you have seen. On the podium, one person was chanting a sloka and everybody was laughing. In the theater while seeing, you also laughed. Why did you laugh? Why did you do that? Without thinking, everybody is laughing, you also laugh. That is the trick in the movie. When the podium somebody is making some joke, even if you don't understand, the camera is tilted to the audience who are all sitting in the conference room. Everybody was laughing. Without thinking, you also will laugh. Actually, this is the sloka chanted there, but twisted like padam, 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 used in a different meaning. Understood? And that was what was original sloka was this, but somebody changed it. Who changed it? What is his original name? Amir Khan. Amir Khan's teacher in Film Institute was my friend, Divakara Menon. And my poetry is quoted in that movie. You want to hear that song, the poetry?
Yes.
Millions of sperm from the father get into the mother's egg and only one sperm take birth, and that's me. Each one of us. Are you getting? How many sperms did not take birth? Millions. Who are they? My unborn brothers and sisters. Now, do you think your life is a great life or a useless life?
Great life.
All of you raise your hands. Take it back and say, well done for taking birth. Are you realizing how precious is this life? Instead of you Who would have been sitting here? Unborn brother and sister. You fought with them and took birth. What a great life. Do you consider this as a great, precious life?
Yes.
I am from a village where electricity came when I was doing my masters. You can imagine what a remote village I was. I studied only in Malayalam medium up to 10th class. 12th class, in your age, when I was sitting in the classroom, we had trigonometry. To find out where this trigonometry chapter is in my textbook, it took 3 months. I couldn't even understand because teachers don't interact. They come and take the class, 60 students in a class, they will go fatafat. Nothing was understood. That's why I failed in all subjects. Then I decided I don't depend on teachers, I am going to learn myself. That's a trick which I used now. I had 3 or 4 good friends. We decided every day we will sit together, finish all the chapters. Understood? I was telling Anilji and the teachers, you're all wonderful. Really great. Your brain is really good. You are able to learn. You are able to visualize. You are able to understand. The last month I was there in Goa. I had to take a lot of stress. Now I left you free and I was telling I am not required for you. Tomorrow I will take 10th class. You are all free by yourself. Start learning by yourself. You are all able to do that. So fast you came into track. You started learning. Got it? Create lot of questions. Ask a lot of questions. Every word. Where, when, why, how. Keep on asking. WWWH. That's what Google, right? WWW. And ask how. Why did you do this? How did you do this? And all of you should become very fast in capturing knowledge. It's very easy to remember things once you use it. Logic, don't go into the subject. Look little away. Then learn the whole concept, get into the subject. Now when you look at a chapter, open the chapter, tell me one chapter heading which you have to learn. Any subject, any heading.
Biotechnology and its applications.
Biotechnology
and its applications.
Is that a chapter?
Yes.
Biotechnology.
Technology.
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 So there are two. One is biology, another one is technology. You know what is biotechnology? Suppose somebody asks you biotechnology, will you be able to explain it? Let me tell you biotechnology in a single word. All of us have got different organs. Each one of them can do wonders. But I will give you a best example. You keep a biscuit here. Do you think a fly can come and eat a biscuit? But you keep it there, you can see fly coming and you know what happens to the biscuit? The fly, we have saliva. The fly also needs saliva. It has got lot of syringe. You have to zoom inside and then see a fly. First, what the fly does is, first one saliva will be injected to the biscuit. Are you getting?
Yes.
And then the rest of the needles will work as a mixie. What it will do? With the water, the biscuit, it will grind and will make a biscuit juice. And then, what a great technology is this? Are you getting?
Yes.
It has a needle which can inject, which has a needle which can consume the biscuit juice. Now when we go to hospitals, they inject. The injection is always painful. But mosquito bite is not that painful. Correct?
Yes.
We may not even know when mosquito bites. Correct? Can we create a needle of that thickness so that medicines can be injected without pain? Even now, all the injection needles are little thicker. Can we use such needles as thin as a mosquito needle, a fly needle? Are you getting?
Yes.
This is what is biotechnology. One example I am giving. There are a lot of biotech labs. Bharat Biotech, Shanta Biotech. All these are Hyderabad biotech labs where I go and teach. And all of them are doctors, microbiologists, biotechnology people. They do this. And next we have got small plants which can produce the grains. If we can change its pattern slowly, probably it can produce 10 times larger grains. So what is biotechnology doing? Trying to change the ability inside to produce more. We have 400 people doing research laboratory in Hyderabad, but their actual field is in Punjab, and they do all these biotechnology experiments by generations to generations. That means 4-5 years the paddy will be able to generate 10 times larger. That is why India has more food production now. One of the most promising subject is biotechnology. The next biotechnology, now we have got tomato. Earlier tomato used to be, when you cut you will see worms inside, ants inside. Now you don't see all of them. Why? We have changed the biotechnology so that the ants, bees, all of them will not get the smell of the tomato to come, and then inside the flower it will put the egg, so that when the tomato becomes, the egg is inside, that is coming as worm. So we want products which are not eaten by other flies and other worms. Biotechnology. Now you tell me, when you what I am saying is, when you hear biotechnology, this much concept should come inside you. What is the next word?
And it's application.
Finished, no? Chapter is over. Now with this technology in mind, you start reading it, you will realize every word. How you should read? One paragraph. When you read, write one sentence. With that sentence, you must be able to speak about this paragraph. Got it? Now one page is over, you must have one paragraph, at least 4 sentences. Now one chapter is over, you have one page written. That is called the capsule of the chapter. If you can make that, you are not learning the chapter, you are learning in English what you learn as paraphrasing. Do you have paraphrasing in English? Big paragraph is given, title has to be given, some questions you have to give answer. Actually this is that. Why are you learning in English that exercise? How to read a textbook is what is being taught using that exercise. Are you getting?
Yes.
It is not to write somebody's essay, heading is to be given, question has to be no. After reading one chapter, you must be able to make questions and find the answers in that chapter and make a precise brief about that chapter. So what you should do is finish learning all the chapters, close the book, write a gist of the chapter, create few questions. This has to be your tablet to speak to your friend about the chapter. All the technical terms, just explain this. All the technical terms will become easy for you. You can learn this where you will never forget in your life. Okay. So these are the techniques which I teach. I thought I will tell you this before doing, but already you have done similar things. Now you will realize. Now you have used your style. Now with this you do it again. Now open a chapter, biotechnology and its applications. How many pages you can write before reading the book? Are you able to write one page? Now assume you write one page and gift it to your friend. This is what I wrote. You also write and then give it. You will see, may not match. Now with this technique, you read again, prepare your note and gift it to your friend. Both of you are matching, that means you are 100% good students. Because whoever makes brief, it has to be same. Your ability to produce a brief from the textbook is what your paraphrasing ability. Your paraphrasing ability is what is looked for all the jobs in this world. We'll have big files, IAS, so many. You think the whole thing can be given to the minister? You have to make one paragraph, one page. It comes to the boss, I will tell you, no, write one sentence only, I will sign that. What is the decision to be taken? So your ability to read large volume, make it into small bits which is exactly communicating the message is your ability. Are you getting? Swami Vivekananda spoke how many hours in the Chicago speech? Have you heard about Chicago speech of Swami Vivekananda? Great speech. The whole world the next day papers were putting his title as great speaker. Imagine how many hours he was speaking. World Religious Conference in Chicago. That's the same place where Chinmayananda, my Guru Swami Rama, another Guru Swami Bhuva, all the three Gurus were met in Chicago. That's the same place Swami Vivekananda also gave lecture. I went there few years back. You know how many minutes, how many hours he spoke? 4 minutes. Can you imagine 4 minutes? And he never had a courage to speak because that was his first public speaking. Before that he gave only one speech, that was in Hyderabad. After listening to that, the king of Hyderabad, Nizam, said, I will sponsor your ticket to Chicago. That impressive was it. Then Vivekananda said, I don't require, already the tickets are booked. Thank you for that. There is an institute, Tata Institute, Indian Institute of Science. That's called the Tata Institute. What is it called? Tata is a great industrialist. But who inspired Tata to start that institute? Swami Vivekananda. And Tata wrote a letter to Swami Vivekananda to become the director of the Science Institute, where Vivekananda is not a scientist. Are you getting? So science is not which is governed by scientists alone. All of us, when you do PhD, what degree we get is PhD. What is it? Doctor of Philosophy. What is it? What is philosophy? How impressively you can speak what you learned and then make somebody else to understand. That ability is called philosophy. Philosophy. What is philos? Blind love. What is philos?
Blind love.
There is one poetry of mine, the Philos to Agape. The poetry name is Philos to Agape. Blind love is called philos. Sophie is knowledge. The blind love towards knowledge is philosophy. That means I really love my subject. Which subject? Doesn't matter what I do. Any subject I can love. So your ability to learn all that what is available today in the world should be your ability. Somebody was telling here, you can all learn commerce, you are all physics, maths, biology, commerce, different topics. You want +2 with all the subjects together? You can simply do it. Takes only 1 month for you. You will become a biology +2, become a maths +2, you become a commerce +2, you become a humanities +2. All that is possible in India now. Education is also going to be online, massive open courses. What is it called? MOOC. Massive online open courses. Why am I saying I am not going to meet you in your life? Maybe this week I will be there to trouble you. But throughout your life, anything you want, go to internet, free university, and type whatever subject you want. Understood? Free university, physics. You will get physics degree from the best university in abroad, free of cost. You can do masters. You can do certificates. Everything is freely available. No money is to be paid. Keep on learning. As soon as your 12th class is over, don't wait for the result. I understood. Many people will say 6 months you will wait for the result. What are you doing? Wasting time. Don't do that. You decide you are going somewhere, start learning from now. By the time you reach your class, I know the whole subject. That's what I did. After plus 2, I decided I am going to learn, but I couldn't learn. After first year graduation, I decided I am going to learn, studied the whole thing and went into the class. Now today, that day, no internet. But today, everything is on internet. You can learn everything, visualize it. Visualize and learn as much as you can. Okay. So your life, not the 12th class I am talking. I am talking about how to learn throughout your life, whatever subject you want. Lot of students will ask me, electrical engineering, EEE, DrTPS. You will see my description, but mostly in Kerala. You can also ask me, I will tell you that in English. ECE, what to study? Electrical engineering, electronics engineering, mechanical, data science, biotechnology, all these students will come to me. BDS, MBBS, what do I study? Microbiology, what do I study? Where do I study in abroad? How do I get fellowship? Where do I get free program? Which is the best school, best college? Got it? Now what you should do is draw a line, and then from 2040 you should have great aim. Then only you will start preparing. You are not preparing for your exam now. You are preparing for your future. Got it? Once you get good marks, the best institute, social science, Tata School of Social Science. Science students, it is not MBBS or BTech or there is an institute called ISER. Heard about this?
Yes, sir.
India's best institute. You know why? IASC, Abdul Kalam wanted to repeat IASC in all out throughout India, not in Bangalore alone. But IASC rule says IASC cannot be duplicated in India. Therefore, Abdul Kalam decided there has to be Indian Institute of Science, Research and Education. That is how ISER came. So, which is equivalent to IASC. Got it? And there is a Indian Institute of Space Technology in Trivandrum. If you want space science. Science, humanities, all the students here can join into IIT. IIT is not technology alone. There is a humanities department in IIT. And getting admission in humanities in IIT is much tougher than getting for technology, BTech. Lot of competition. IIT has branched into humanities. Delhi, there are College of Commerce, Lady Sri Ram College of Commerce. To apply, you need 100% in all subjects. Otherwise, they will reject. Because with 100% itself, they will get 20,000 applications. They have to select 200 of them. Are you getting? So, world is going to be more competitive. So, if you don't get good marks in 12th, best colleges are out of question. What is the beauty of best colleges? All your friends will be best students. So, your discussion, learning becomes much better. Are you getting? Now, my nephew studied in Bombay. Physics. What was the subject? Physics BSc. After that, he went to neuroscience masters in King's College, London. What is neuroscience? Medical science. Just because he did not get into MBBS, that doesn't mean he will not study biology. From physics, he turned into biology. Now he finished masters in neuroscience from King's College. Now he is going to Italy for his PhD. It's very simple. The world is very small now. I have got my niece who finished BDS. After that, she did MTech in nanotechnology. And then came to Bombay for PhD. Now she is a Cambridge fellow. 17 patents. Last year, this date, I was with her in London. 23 countries, not paying a single penny from pocket. Government will take you. Is it not good? Understood? So don't think when I become Dandistri, I'll become a Dandist to put my hand in somebody's mouth only. No. You know what is she doing? When Dandistri goes into some gum fixing, they'll put some chemical inside as gum. That gum, some fraction will go into your tummy. That can become cancerous. So she is doing research in that. Are you getting what the world is? It's so vast. What you learn today, chemistry, physics, maths. Why am I saying this? Chemistry, physics, maths, biology, you think it is all different. But nothing is different. ISER, IISER, one of the best. I have two relations with him. My mother's family is his father. Father's family is his mother. So both were related to me. Now you know the cell phone. The thickness of the cell phone depends on the thickness of the battery inside. Every cell phone has a battery. The battery inside will decide the thickness of the cell phone. If battery can be like a small paper piece, that thickness, your cell phone tomorrow will become like a visiting card which you can fold it and keep it inside your wallet. So my nephew, his invention is paper battery. What is his invention? The battery can be of the paper thickness. And he is a professor in ISER now. He has done his research in America, but he wanted to come back to India to teach, so he is in ISER. So the best researchers will be in ISER. India's best chemist is my brother. Google Professor T.P. Radhakrishnan. We are all TP. Professor T.P. Radhakrishnan. We have got lot of chemical bondage. The last elements, the electrons in the orbit will decide where it has to catch the other electron so that it can make a bondage. Oxygen has got only 6 elements in the last orbit. Therefore, 2 electrons are required. Therefore, 2 hydrogen is being caught. That's how water is formed. Got it? If oxygen had only 5 elements in the end, it would have been H3O. Got it? So what is this? It's like a structure which is to be drawn with the nodes, and it becomes graph theory. Which is that subject in mathematics? Graph theory. So my brother is a chemist, but his whole research is related to mathematics. So he is more a mathematician than a chemistry. He knows more mathematics than me sometimes, but only in graph theory. You understood?
Yes.
And same graph theory can be used in politics and business. You know where? There is a problem called traveling salesman's problem. If I have to travel, market all the items in the whole place, I have to cover 18 spots. Which method I have to use to travel so that my traveling becomes minimum? That's called optimization. The subject is called operations research. Operation research. Understood? That is called a great subject called OR. OR. Search. OR. All the economics, commerce students should see this. It is full of mathematics. OR is a subject of statistics and mathematics, which is totally to be used in computers. So when I was doing MSc mathematics, computer science knowledge was only limited to 2 textbooks. Finish 2 textbooks in the library, computer science is over. Now today, the whole library full of books also, computer science will not be over. So that time what computer science people did was OR and DZA, Diploma in Computer Applications. Because you don't have 6 months sufficient knowledge to teach computer science. But today computer has become, why? All this operation research, graph theory, every subject computer is must. So what you should do? Soon after plus 2 is over, start learning computers, online courses. Okay, how do you learn? Basic knowledge in computer science, free online program. So by the time your result of 12th class comes, you should have 100 certificates from the international universities. With all that you apply anywhere, you will get admissions. They will pick you up. They will give you fellowship. Are you getting? So plan your life 2024. Next 1 year, next 2 years, how much knowledge I will get, which are all the subject I am going to learn. You can learn any subject without reservation. Whether you are doing X, Y, Z, doesn't matter. Learn all the subjects. Fine? With this, your future, I was only giving you a overall idea because it's a mixed group. Biology, maths, physics, commerce, economics. Now, you can ask me questions which are generally useful for everybody. Think 10 questions.